Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Anna at Practical and Pretty Tie-Dye. So today I'm doing a geode with Deep Space and Lime Pop and a couple other colors, but those are the two that kind of stand out the most. This is a geode, so I start by just grabbing a random area and then I wrap it with, that's artificial wax sinew. I wrap that about 3 to 5 times depending on how white you want the lines. And then you wrap it around the pipe and you pull tight until you feel a little tug. So right there what I'm doing is kind of getting a little bit of the fabric out so that it doesn't look like concentric circles and they're kind of bubbled a little bit, if that makes any sort of sense. I usually do 3 to 5 little nodes. Some people do just one geode, which is a cool look, but for this one I wanted to go for more of a natural geode across the whole shirt, so there's multiple, if that makes any sort of sense. The other thing you might see me do is I used my shirt to pull this sinew a couple times because I soaked this in soda ash, which is an important step, by the way, and it was all slimy and wet, and I have since learned that I like my fabric to be dry when I tie geodes. So I let mine dry on a rack until it's like pretty damp, not all the way dry, and then I tie it usually. But for this one I was, I think, in a hurry and I just wanted to get it tied up. Some people put it in a spin cycle in their washing machine. You're welcome to do that, but just know to turn your water line off to your washing machine. Otherwise it's going to rinse out your soda ash and then there's no point in doing the soda ash soak. So there you go. All right, first color, Lime Pop. I'm just using a little spoon and I'm putting it in there in the sinew lines. This project was done in the muck. That means that the ice is going to melt and then the project is going to sit in the melted ice, which is water. So it's called in the muck when that happens. Here I'm adding some ice, and then I did hot hibiscus over the ice. I love hot hibiscus. It's a pretty bold pink, but I think it looks cool with most colors. And it's not too pink, like feminine. And this is Kingfisher Blue, which is one of my favorite teals. It's like a dark teal color. And of course Deep Space, which is a really, really dark color. So know that if you use Deep Space, it kind of overpowers some of the other colors. That's why I didn't use as much. All right, so now I'm rinsing it out and untying it as I rinse it in cool water. One thing I like to do when I'm tying it is not cut off the sinew with each tie so that it's all connected and it makes untying a lot faster and easier. So I rinse this in cool water and then I bump the water up to hot, and you'll see excess dye get out even when the water is hot because the unbonded dye gets off when it's hot. Wouldn't you know? All right, and then I use some Dawn dish soap and I just get it really sudsy and rinse it that way. It gets even more of the excess dye off. After I do that, I put it in a hot washing machine and I do it on a hot washing cycle. And then I just let it air dry, or I put it in the dryer. I like to iron my projects because it just makes the colors pop. And there's the final result. I thought it turned out so cool. I really like the back more than the front, which is just kind of how it ends up sometimes. So here's the back. Anyway, I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe for more. Comment for any ideas or extra questions. Thanks.